Welcome to our channel, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Everybody wants success. Everybody wants to achieve their dreams. But most people quit before they reach the finish line. They quit when it gets hard. They quit when it gets painful. They quit when they don't see results right away. And everyone has an excuse ready when they do quit. I didn't have enough time. I couldn't find the right people. Things changed, and now it's not a priority anymore. But here is the truth. The secret to success is not talent. It's not luck. It's not even opportunity. The secret is this: never give up. When we talk about success, we usually imagine those beautiful moments. We think about raising trophies, getting awards, walking red carpets, being congratulated by thousands of people. We think about the end result, but we rarely talk about what it takes to get there. Because the harsh reality is this: the road to your dream will never be easy. You will be tested. You will be knocked down. You will be pushed to your breaking point. And that is exactly why most people never make it, because they give up. This video is not for those people. This video is for those who refuse to accept defeat. This video is for those who would rather die trying than surrender. This video is for those who refuse to give up. A lion does not live by the motto, never give up. The lion lives by the motto, never surrender. This is why lions are at the top of the food chain. They don't chase gazelles until they catch them. No, they only attack when they know they can kill the prey. And they don't give up until they do kill the prey. Because this is the difference between a gazelle and a lion. One chases its dream, the other attacks its dream. If you want to be successful, you must become a lion. Don't just chase your dream, attack your dream. Don't just wish for it, fight for it. Don't just plan for it, work for it. Because success doesn't care whether you want it or not. Success cares only about whether you go after it relentlessly or you surrender. In the animal kingdom, the hyena laughs while hunting because they know they will succeed. They laugh at their prey. They laugh at the thought of defeat. And they don't stop laughing until the prey dies. Hyenas are similar to us humans. When you hear a hyena laughing, do you think they are afraid of being hunted? No, they aren't. In fact, hyenas are known to be some of the most ferocious hunters on the planet. You see, you should not be afraid of the competition. You should laugh at them. Laugh at the thought of being beaten. Laugh at the thought of failure. And never stop laughing until you crush them. Now listen carefully. There is a secret hidden in this metaphor. While hyenas laugh during the hunt, lions are silent during the hunt. Lions speak in a different language. Their words are not spoken out loud. Their words are actions. What lions say is this: lions do not speak much. They show their power. They demonstrate their strength. And that is what you must do. Don't talk about how great you are. Prove it. Don't promise big results. Show them. Don't brag about your potential. Demonstrate it. Because it's not what you say. It's what you do. It's not the words you speak. It's the results you achieve. Lions speak in a different language, a language of achievements. And that is the language you must learn to speak as well. Life is not a sprint. Life is a marathon. At mile 1, you feel strong. At mile 10, you start to feel pain. At mile 20, your body screams at you to stop. But the marathon is not won by the fastest runner at the start. It's won by the runner who keeps moving forward when everything in their body says, give up. That is life. That is success. That is the secret. Let us tell you a story. During World War II, there were 4 commandos. Their mission was to cross a river filled with landmines and plant explosives on the other side. Only one of them came back. The others lost their lives. But this commando made it back alive. How did he survive? He ran across the river while holding his breath. He knew if he stopped, he could be killed. He knew if he hesitated, he would be blown to pieces, so he kept moving forward. He refused to stop until he planted the explosives. And the next day, the explosives did their job. The bridge was destroyed and the enemies could not pass. The mission was accomplished. That is what it means to never give up. The commando could have said, "There is no way I'm doing this," but he didn't. He could have said, "Those explosives aren't going to blow up," but he didn't. He could have given up when his comrades were killed, but he didn't. He kept pushing himself forward, and that is what made him survive. That is what allowed him to complete the mission. We will tell you another story, the story of two men who were sentenced to life in prison. The first man looked at his sentence and despaired. "Life in prison," he said. "I might as well give up now." And he did give up. He surrendered to his fate. He decided to accept his punishment and live out the rest of his days inside the prison walls. The second man looked at his sentence and smiled. "Life in prison," he said. "It doesn't matter if it's 5 years or 100 years, I am innocent. I will prove it." And he did prove it. After 26 years of wrongful imprisonment, this man was released. He was innocent. All this time, the first prisoner had given up. He had surrendered to his fate. He had accepted his punishment, while the second prisoner never gave up. He fought for justice. He proved his innocence. He didn't surrender, and that is the difference between the two prisoners. One accepted defeat. The other kept fighting. Now ask yourself this: which one are you? Let us tell you another story. This is the story of two trees. Two trees grew side by side in a forest. They both faced many storms together, droughts, heat waves, and cold winters. But one tree always complained. "Oh, why is it so windy?" it said. "Oh, why is it so cold?" it asked. "Oh, why is it so dry?" it cried. But the other tree was silent. It did not complain about anything. It accepted all the challenges, all the difficulties, and all the struggles that life threw at it. And that is why when both trees reached maturity, one of them had grown tall and strong, and the other had remained small and weak. One was full of life and health, and the other was dried up and ready to fall. That is what happens in life. If you keep complaining about everything, if you keep wishing for better conditions, if you keep surrendering to your struggles, you will end up defeated. But if you embrace your problems, if you learn from your challenges, if you fight through your struggles, you will emerge victorious. Do you want to know the secret of endurance? Do you want to know the secret of never giving up? It is very simple. You have to be stronger than your struggles. And here is how you do it. You eat when you are hungry, not just because you are hungry, but because eating makes you stronger. You sleep when you are tired, not just because you are tired, but because sleeping makes you stronger. You take a break when you are exhausted, not just because you are exhausted, but because taking a break makes you stronger. You ask for help when you need it, not just because you need it, but because asking for help makes you stronger. That is what true strength is. It's not about never feeling hunger, tiredness, or exhaustion. True strength is about using these feelings to fuel your journey, to make you stronger, to push you forward. Because the most successful people in the world are not the ones who never felt hunger or tiredness or exhaustion. They are the ones who use their hunger to fuel their hustle, their tiredness to fuel their grit, and their exhaustion to fuel their focus. Now we have saved the best for last. We will reveal the secret of never giving up. Colonel Sanders was rejected over 1,000 times before someone believed in his chicken recipe. He never gave up, and today, the world knows KFC. J.K. Rowling was turned down by countless publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. She never gave up. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison, but he never gave up on his vision for freedom. The pattern is clear. Every success story is really a story of persistence. The secret of never giving up is simple. Get up one more time than you fall. Try one more time than you fail. Believe one more time than you doubt. Never give up.